Well, I remember being told that, like, just like, yeah, you guys are up next. Then the putt came down, they did a change, and I got out, went up to the hash marks and cut up, and went for a pass for Mike Thorburn, and then that's pretty much what I remember before that. And then I remember being sat down on the bench and falling back, and then I went blank again, and then I worked in the change room on the floor, and apparently I fell down. So I remember when I was trying to get up, Liam Webster was just like, you're making all these, I was just making all these noises, like, he's like, kid, you're in bad shape. And we kind of had a laugh about it. But in terms of overall, I haven't really that much means for comparison. My mum and Doc, yeah, my mum apparently, as soon as I landed on the ice, my mum was already downstairs behind the bench, and so they're and then when they took me into the change room, they're the first two people I remember seeing. And then when I regained consciousness of what I was doing, I looked around and I saw Mitch in the room, and well, what he did was pretty much self-explanatory. Well, I'm out for a definite week. A week is definite, but in terms, maybe another 2 to 3 weeks. It depends on how my recovery, it depends on how the recovery goes, because you can't really push it with these things, otherwise you can get worse off. My understanding is that, well, there's different grades for concussions, there's a bump to the head, there's a bump to the head without loss of consciousness, and then there's a bump to the head with loss of consciousness, and that's what I suffered. So it's one of the worst off ones that I suffered. The only thing that I've really had is just minute migraines. Every now and again they just come on, and then it's all around tingling, and then it just stops, and that's about it. But nothing else has really happened. Occasionally there's the loss. I can't really, things can't come to mind when I think of them. It's like I think about it and it just doesn't come, and that's about it. On Tuesday, Coach Jaff called me, sent me a text, and he's like, "How you doing, bud? And how are you?" And I was told him back, I'm like, "Okay, I'm good." I had a CT scan and there was no bleeding, and I planned to come up to practice to either participate without contact or to watch, just to be around the guys, Then I had Ian Webster call me, I had Andy call me today, I had some of my teammates call me, text me, it's like, "How are you?" It's nice of them, actually. It's really good.
Well, obviously it's not much fun to see your son get decked in such a manner. I'm fortunate, I guess, that I am a professional coach myself, so I'm used to seeing athletes get injured, etc., but it's obviously stressful when it's your own child. Or I saw him skating up I saw the pass coming out of the corner. Daniel was skating up the middle. He was looking to see that the pass was coming towards him, and as he turned to skate onto the pass is when he got cleaned up. So he had in my way I look at things, he basically got blindsided. He didn't have vision of the guy because he was, look up, there's the puck coming up, and as he turned, it was bang, blindside. Violence of any form doesn't sit well with me. But in this instance, I couldn't be prouder of Mitch and Austin. I've known both of them because I've watched the boys grow through hockey, and the way they stood up for them, they're just legends in my mind. Oh, look, he's a fit young guy, so he's recovering okay. The issue is not so much. I mean, he's a bit fuzzy at times. Some people could say that's normal, but I'm not supposed to say that. I'm his mother. But it's more the issue of any recurrence of head trauma, because he's had a stage 3 or quote concussion where he actually lost consciousness. It's more a fact of making sure he doesn't get hit in the head again.
I've heard from a couple of the fans, and they're like, "Holy crap! That was huge!" They've compared it to the Torres hit on Marian Hossa, and they're saying that's ridiculous that you're okay, somewhat okay from it. and it's just been really nice to them, actually. Like, I've been surprised. Like, I didn't expect some of them to come in contact, but they did, which was really nice of them, actually.